What's good, Bully World? This is Zeb, your host, Bully Talk with Abkc. We out here at the Abkc Nationals down here in New Orleans. Got Mr. James Feltus. How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. One of the things I've been talking with to people today is their memories of the last 10 years as far as the Abkc and Nationals. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was what made you want to host shows in the Abkc?
Man, it's just the love for the dog shows. You know, the camaraderie that we had, the brotherhood back in the days, the Glenn Helen shows. It wasn't a lot of shows on the West Coast back then. I remember back in the days it was at Benny and Michelle Chavez show. It was a Christmas show. We were all upset that there wasn't no more shows after that. We had to wait till February. So, you know, we sat and we talked and you're like, man, we need more shows on the West Coast. So that's basically what started the show bug with me, and this is history.
How nervous were you your first show? Just thinking back to your very first show.
Actually, I wasn't nervous at all because, you know, I come from the show ring. So it's nothing different. You know, hosting a show and showing in the show, it's the same thing. It's just a mentality.
Now, just thinking back over the 10 years of Nationals, can you think of one of your most memorable moments of Abkc Nationals?
Yeah, my most memorable Nationals was in Vegas under Rolando Mata. I had my boy Champion Convo was in the ring. You know, he's been wicketed multiple times. You know, he's a big pocket, and Rolando held up Nationals for about 15 minutes to get a wicket to judge my dog. You know, at the end of the day, and ended up giving me a first place record. So, you know, that was one of my most memorable Nationals. It was funny, but yeah, that's it right there.
Down here in the NO, what you expect to see tomorrow, man?
Man, I expect to see a lot of great competition. You got a lot of big name dogs that's hitting the scene right now, and not to mention you got a lot of dogs that a lot of people haven't seen that's gonna come out the woodworks. You have your favorite dogs. People think this dog gonna win and this dog gonna win. You got some sleepers coming out. You gotta remember we're in the NO, we're in the Midwest.
You ain't lying. I've been hearing the talk. Midwest bringing a lot of heat down here.
Hey, and they got a lot of heat. You know, Midwest is not also there's not a lot of shows for the Midwest either. So, and they don't do a lot of traveling to the East Coast or to the West Coast. So the West Coast folks don't know about that, and vice versa with the East Coast folks too.
Let me ask you, man, what's your next show coming up for you?
My next show is in Austin, Texas, December 3rd, the Bully Breeders' Cup. You know, all you guys come out, have a great time, family fun, compete for Abkc shows, and then after that, you guys already know about the invitationals, the Las Vegas invitationals. It's always popping in January in Vegas. Make sure you come out. Those are gonna be 5 shows. So
I think I'm gonna make that one.
Oh, you got to. Anything else will be on Civil Ads.
That's funny. I've never been to Vegas.
Yeah, you need to, baby. You need to.
Hey, man, let me ask you real quick before we go. What was the reason behind the expansion to different areas for your show?
You know, it's experience. It's the experience. It's trying to provide quality to people. No, let me take that back. It's about bringing the Feltus International brand to the other cities. You know, once again, when we started, there wasn't a lot of people giving out hardware, trophies, you know, sculptures, you know, and we pride ourselves on providing that to the fanciers, giving them something they won't really get at a normal show. You know, that even goes back to like our Battle of the Bullies show. The first ones, we gave out 4 40-inch flat screen TVs, you know. Things like that wasn't happening back then. So, you know, just trying to provide the experience, you know, worldwide, baby.
Do you see the experience headed to the East Coast one day?
And God's willing, you know. It's God willing, you know. So I'm always down for that. If the people want it, I'm gonna give them what they want.
That's what's up, man. I really appreciate your time as always, big
man.
Dog.
I appreciate you, man. I hope I execute it.
Peace.
Peace.